Hi all, welcome to Ultra Phoenix Technology. Today I came up with another lesson, parameter relation and design table. Today we will see how to use these option in CATIA. Parameters, these are user defined input used to drive geometry. They can be of different types: length, angle, real, integer, string, and it can be created using this parameter option. Next is relation or formula. These link parameter and dimension together. For example, a formula can be set the radius of a circle to be half of a user defined diameter parameter. So next one is today we see design table. These are Excel file linked to the CATIA part storing different configuration for various parameters. Selecting a row in a design table update the part to the new dimension instantly. Let's see how to use this parameter relation and design table. Just open the CATIA. In the CATIA, before we create any parameter, go to the setting called tool option. In the option, go to infrastructure, the part infrastructure, enable these parameters relation should be on, then only it will display in the part navigation tree. Then one more thing, in the general parameter measure, just enable with value and with formula. So whatever value you given, it will reflect in this um, part tree. So these are the two settings you need to check before create any parameter and relation design table. So now let's go to the how to create parameter. So this is the knowledgeable tool. So first select this symbol, this button, formula. So once you select, you will get into the formula window. So now if you want to create any formula, so here there was a different type of parameter is available. Today we will choose length and select the new parameter type. So here I will give length. So the value I will giving 100. Okay, enter. So the length parameter is created. You can see the part tree. So length is created. So next parameter I will create new parameter called width. So width I will give, so this also I will give 100. So enter. So width also created. Next I will create one more parameter called diameter. Diameter. So that I will create 10. Enter. So totally I created length, width, diameter. So one more parameter I will create depth. The depth or height. So height is I will give 50. Enter. So give OK. So now you can see in the part tree length, width, diameter and height is created. So the value also display here. So now we will see how to create the relation. So for relation, nothing but we will link this parameter, then it will give the relation. So for that, first we will go to the sketch, select any plane and draw some profile. So I am created one profile. So I need to give the dimension. So this is my dimension. Then right click, go to length object, then here you can give edit formula. So here edit formula, if you select the length, you can see all our parameters whatever we define here, it is already visible here. For example, length I given 100, so here you can select the length and you can add your own. For example, length multiply by 2, so if I give, it will become 200 here. You can see here, so 200. So length we given 100, but using the formula we can multiply, addition and division we can do, and we can give some formula also. So next I will give width. So this is my width. Right click, go to object, same way, length, edit formula. So here select length, then you can see width is already available. Select width already given 100, so I didn't give any value. Same width I want, give OK. So you can see my rectangle is ready with the symbol. You can see the formula with the symbol f of x is known as it's a relation. So now you can see the relation is created. Here you can see what is the relation. So length of this is first relation equal to multiply by 2. So next time directly linked with parameter. So this is how you need to create the parameter and the relation. So one more thing I will create 2 circle. Here one more circle and same one more circle I will create. So now I will give the diameter. So you can give the diameter. So here also I will define the parameter. So go to edit formula. So I given 10. So length. So one radius I will give directly diameter value, same diameter value, and one more radius I will give a multiplication of 2. Edit formula. So here length I selected, diameter, double click and give your formula. You can add some, for example 10 is there, so I will multiply with 2. So here I want 40, so you can see the value. So similarly you can give everywhere any dimension. So I can give some normal unrelated dimension also, you can see. So here how much you want. So here if you want to give any relation, so I can give, go edit formula. So instead of length, so I will go and select my width divided by 2, so it become 50. Okay, so similarly I can give here to here the dimension, same dimension. Right click and give the edit formula and go to same length, weight, double click, divided by 2, give OK. So this also the reference line. Okay, so now our part is fully constrained. Then go to exit the sketch module. Now select the part. So here also anywhere you can define the formula. So here I'll select here edit formula. So already we given height 50, so we can select that value here also. So height is 50, give OK, give OK. So our model is completely driven by this value. Suppose if you want to edit any value, so here itself you can change the value. For example, 100, I will go to 150. So it automatically change the value. So based on the value you enter in this screen. So width also I want to change. What is the width? So width I will change to 100 to 150. Give OK. So width will also change like this. You can see everything change accordingly. So I hope that how to use parameter and relation it's clear for everyone. So now we will see how to use the design table. So for select the design table, you can select this icon. So click the design table. So create design with the current parameter. So whatever we set here, so based on this we need to create the design table. So I am creating current parameter. So if you want to give the name, you can give design table 1, design table 2. So give OK. So now it will ask what are the parameter you want to select. So we know this length has to select, this width has to select, then this length, width, diameter, then so what are the parameter you want, you can select that tool and give OK. So now it will ask where to save. So I am saving in the download folder. So design table 1, give save. So now the parameter is feeder here. What is the length, what is the width, so what is the diameter, what is the height. So everything is given. So you can edit table, give edit table. You can add the value. For example, second I want 100, length, width also I want, width I want same 120, then diameter I want 20, height I want 100, then I want so length I want 120, then I want width 200, so diameter I will increase to 15, so depth I will change to 120. So this is how you need to add the row, multiple row, how many row you want, how many different value you can change it. Then save and close the window. So once you close, it automatically update in the design table. You can see now our table is updated. Suppose if I want to give different value, if I select this, so this is how you need to use the design table. So similarly you can create n number of design table in the CATIA. So basically this design table is used to create standard bowls and some part and a few parameter only changing repetitively. So that time the design table will be helpful instead of using multiple parts. So it can be controlled in the only one single part by using the design table. You want so multiple time you can vary your parameters. So this is how you need to use the design table. I hope everyone clear with how to use parameter, how to create parameter, and how to create relation, and how to create the design table. Thank you all. Subscribe our channel and click the bell icon to get more update and notification from Ultra Phoenix Technology. Thank you all viewers and learners for watching this video.